It's Amanchu. Welcome back to Minecraft Bedrock vs. Java, where I play through both versions of the game and compare the two. On the last video, you saw that I collected a lot of ancient debris, and in fact, in the Bedrock edition, I had not only enough to gear up with full netherite gear, but I had 16 ingots to spare. And you're probably wondering right now, why am I not wearing any of that netherite gear? Why don't I have any of it with me? Why am I back at world spawn? Well, funny story. So I was messing around off camera, getting stuff ready for my next video, and there was a brownout. I lost power for about 3 seconds, and my game world file became corrupted. It is unrecoverable. Everything I've done for the last 2.5 months, dozens of hours of work, just gone. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but Amanchu, surely you know that you could have backed up your game file so you'd have a backup of it. Yeah, I know. I could have done that. I could have. But I didn't. And so now that's left me with a little bit of a problem. The whole point of this series is to play through both editions, a world in the Java edition and a world in Bedrock edition, side by side, and do everything that I do in one world in the other. If I make a chicken farm in one world, I make a chicken farm in the other world. If I make a wool farm in one world, I make a wool farm in the other world. If I mine for ancient debris in one world, I mine for ancient debris in the other one. That kind of requires that I be at the same stage of progression in both worlds. And pretty much I have no alternative but to start over the Bedrock world. I'm using the same world seed, but I have to start over from scratch and catch back up to where I was. And I figure I could do all of that off camera, and at best, it would probably take me a couple of weeks to catch back up to where I was. But since I'm in 1.17 now, and I started in 1.16, since I'm in 1.17 now, it gives me an opportunity to explore some of the new features of the new update as I catch up in the Bedrock world to where I am in the Java world. And so I guess that's what the next few videos are going to be. It's going to be me focused on catching up to where I was, getting back to full netherite gear and everything else in between. And I'll still show a few things in Java Edition as well, because there's differences between the two versions when it comes to the new update too, and I need to show that off. But to start with, I'm going to focus on getting as much done as I can in the Bedrock world, toward the goal of eventually having full netherite gear like I did, that was fully enchanted. Since this is 1.17, it's not going to be identical world generation. There will be differences. The main one that worries me is right now there's a bug in Bedrock Edition, and diamonds are going to be very rare, hard to come by. But, you know, hopefully I don't need a lot of diamonds and I can live with that. Oh, what's that glowy stuff down there? Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, I can pick that up with shears. Glow lichen. That's a new thing. They look kind of cool under the water. Of course, I somehow failed to mine it. Instead, mine the gravel. I don't know how that works. Shoot. No, 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 no. Going to drown. Not a good way to start. Alright, let's not bother to get any more glow lichen because I don't really need that much of it. I can bone meal it and grow more. Not yet sure what I'll use it for. But it's kind of like moss, except that it glows. Ooh, is this what I think it is? That looks like a geode. Geode, man, other than like using some kind of online tool, the easiest way to find them, that is absolutely a geode. The easiest way to find them is in oceans, because they're like on the ocean floor, easy to find. Smooth basalt, that is new. Although that's a renewable resource. Stuff under it. Calcite, that is not a renewable resource. There it is. Neat. Somewhere along the way I should get to the center of this Tootsie Roll. Okay, that I don't want to mine. Because that's a budding amethyst block. And they are not renewable. They cannot be mined with any tool, even Silk Touch, and amethyst grow from it. I love the sounds of walking on this. It's so cool. Very nice. Apparently these come in different sizes. I don't know if this is a big or small one, but there are definitely a lot of these budding amethyst blocks. And a full grown. Give me amethyst shards. Nice. You know what this means? I now have copper. And I have amethyst shards. I can make something cool with that. Something that will help me in my initial explorations. Okay. If I take this copper, I can remember how to build this. And one amethyst shard. I have a spyglass. Now I know in Java Edition with Optifine, you already can do the zoom effect. Just a minute, I think it's dark out. Let's sleep through the night. I know in Java Edition with Optifine, you can already do a zooming effect. The spyglass will allow you to do it in Bedrock Edition as well. I can look at all this stuff in the distance. Glow squid too. And I think that looks like it might be another geode over there. Hard to tell from this distance. I think in Java Edition with Optifine, you can combine the two effects and get like a super duper zoom. I'll have to try that out at some point when in my Java world I actually get my hands on the copper and amethyst. Now I can really feel like I'm exploring. Spyglass might not be the best thing in the world for underwater. Oh, but that is definitely a ruined portal. Oh, gold blocks too. If only I had iron. Shoot! What hit me? That drown kicked the snot out of me. Oh, there's drowned all over it. I'm gonna die again. I'm gonna die again because I'm drowning. Yeah, okay, there's a shipwreck. There's my old boat. Pick up what stuff I have here. Is that it? That's it. That's it. I think my stuff is still there, I think. Thank goodness. Well, there's kelp still here, but is my stuff still here? Yeah, it's still floating to the surface. Let's grab it. Oh, there's a couple cows. I wonder if I should make this my home. No. Well, I'm still missing a few resources, but those turtles over there. Ooh, there's a turtle over there. More cows. Birch and oak trees. I think maybe for now I should set my base up here. Hey! Do you not see me? Come here. Wait a minute. Oh, it's an axolotl. That is superb. Let me go grab that one. Or I might drown in the process, you know, because I'm under the ice. Oh, it's attacking the zombie. There's not much danger of it getting killed by the zombie, because it has this special ability that it can play dead. And while it's playing dead, hostile mobs will ignore it. And then it just regenerates while it's playing dead. Where the heck is it? Oh, there you are. Gotta try and catch this guy. Got him! I have my very own axolotl. I don't know what to do with it at this time, but I have one. Wait. What is that? Is that tuft? What is that block? It is tough. Oh! There's another unique block. Earlier in the design, they were earlier in the development of the update, they were going to make tuft part of geodes, but it's not the case anymore. I wonder if, yeah, I have a couple of thoughts in my head here. Y11 used to be, before this update, where you mined for everything, but now diamonds are nerfed, so Y11 isn't the place to mine. And also, there's this grimstone here. Cobbled grimstone. Don't tell me it's called deep slate. I don't want to hear about it. Early in the development, they decided they were going to call it Grimstone. And then they changed their mind because, I don't know, they're buzzkills and they don't like fun. I'm calling it Grimstone, darn it. Forevermore it'll be known to me as Grimstone. This is a very cool block, and it's found more commonly deeper down. I still think I want to stick to Y11 for the most part to mine, because lava lakes, if I understand, are still going to form around Y11. So if I dig lower, I'm in danger of, like, digging into a lava pool, and that's bad news. Lots of cool blocks in here, though. Between the Grimstone and the Tough. Might be able to build something pretty nice with this. So I want to collect a bunch of it. Okay, let me try out a little trick I learned. You can use trapdoors in Java Edition, to squish yourself down to 1 block tall and like crawl through tight spaces. That doesn't work in Bedrock Edition, but I think there's another method for getting into that position, if I can make it work. If I can make it work. There we go. So what's the point of doing this? Mathematically, I have a better chance of finding ores this way because I'm exposing more blocks with every block I dig. But again, because diamonds are kind of nerfed right now, I don't know how much difference it's going to make. But instead of having to dig a tunnel 2 blocks high, I can just dig one block high. Oh, wow. Boy, it's hard to even see this texture, but this is Grimstone coal, which is something that will not exist when the next update comes. And the reason it won't exist is because the place where Grimstone generates, coal does not generate in the next update. I decided that tunneling in a 1 block high space, I don't know. It's all fun and everything until you come across a flooded cave like that, and then it's kind of a pain in the butt. Treasure map! Woohoo! Gapple. Hi! Oh, did he drop a copper ingot? He did. Yeah, Drown do that now. Instead of dropping gold ingots like they used to, now they drop copper ingots. Seems like this is about the right spot. Woo! Look at that. Am I good or am I good? Hell, I'm not going to turn my nose up at a diamond. Diamonds are going to be hard to come by in this world. What do you got for sale? A pumpkin for 1 emerald, you know? That's a deal I'll take. People often pick on the wandering traders, but man, they're useful. Especially early on in the game. Okay, maybe not useful enough to take with me, but that's fine. He's hitching a ride. That's new. You hear that? Bone meal didn't used to have that sound effect when I used it. That's new. Like a shipwreck over there. How could that be anything but a shipwreck? Tell me there's something worthwhile in here. Treasure map's worthwhile. Oh, sweet. Iron. Name tag. I love it. Keep hoping to find some good stuff in these shipwrecks. Another treasure map. There it is. Some more potions of water breathing. Another name tag. More iron. Oh, wow. Lots of emeralds. Excellent. Oh, there's another chest here. With another treasure map. Looks like the water breathing is still going on. Ooh. And another potion of water breathing. Moss block, awesome. Another treasure map. There it is. Another treasure map. Is that a geode there? It's right on top of my home island. Is that a geode? It's two geodes right next to each other and right near my home base. That is fantastic news. Found it. Whew, took forever to find. Alright, we've done a little bit of exploration. As you see, I've acquired some gear, like chain armor. I was focused on trying to explore shipwrecks for a number of things and get buried treasure. And as you can see, I've collected 6 Heart of the Sea. You get 1 for each buried treasure chest that you find. I was hoping to find diamonds in those buried treasure chests because that's fairly likely to happen. But unfortunately, I only found a single diamond. I'd like to have found at least 5, but I can live with that. And I found 3 name tags, which is great. And I have a bucket of axolotl. Oh, believe you me, we're going to be breeding some of those. And moss blocks, which is a really cool item, which I'm going to play around with more later. There's just one last thing I want to take care of today, and that is I want to find a village. Beyond that, there's a bunch of stuff I'm going to do off camera, but I'm going to look for a village right now. This looks like a mountain. There's a chance I might find goats on that mountain. Well, what do you know? A goat. In fact, a bunch of goats. Hi, goat. Cool. A lot of people are nervous about these goats because they do have the ability to ram you, but they'll generally leave you alone as long as you move. If you stand still for like at least 30 seconds, they might headbutt you and send you flying. But you have to stand still for an extended period before that happens. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to tempt fate. Aha! Finally, I found a village. Pretty far from where my home base is at. Okay. After much effort, I went to the village. On the way to the village, I actually found a couple more buried treasure chests. I found a shipwreck and a ruin with treasure maps. And from that, I was able to get 1 additional diamond. So now I have 2 whole diamonds. I really need 5 to do anything useful. But anyway, from the village, I brought back a sheep. And in addition to a sheep, I brought back a couple of villagers. I'm going to set up a villager breeder and set up a trading hall. I have a lot of work to do. Lots of stuff to get done. Probably most of it will be off camera. But I'm going to try building things with the new blocks. That new oxalotl, I'm going to get another one. Hopefully breed some. Bunch of stuff I'm going to take care of. And you know, I think maybe a week from now, I'll have another video ready showing you the progress that I made. And I'll be somewhat closer to the state I was in before Calamity struck. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Thank you for bearing with me in this going back over stuff I'd already done. And of course, I've been discovering new things about the 1.17 update in the process. And if you did make it this far, you must have liked what you saw, so click on the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. And hopefully, in about a week, I'll have made some substantial progress. And in the meantime, I may do a little something in the Java world to make sure that I'm ready to do things in the new 1.17 update in Java Edition alongside what I'm doing in the Bedrock Edition. Automon chooses Minecraft, Java versus Bedrock.